very funny. Joleen Lunzer!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Joleen, Judge Joleen, that is. It's Joleen's court, okay? The cases are real. The verdicts are fake. The comedy is always funny. The super chats are appreciated. This is Judge Joleen. And we have our lint roller for our gavel. We also have Bailiff Tilly is in the house. And we're lint rolling her with a gavel. Multi-talented. Tonight we are going to be talking all about day 20 and possibly a little day 19 of the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard defamation, defecation, objection that's inappropriate, overruled because it's right on, court case that is currently happening on our televisions and YouTubes and Twitches, and everybody has an opinion on. So sit back, relax. This episode of Judge Joleen is sponsored by Diet Coke and in a desperate nail. I need my nails filled desperately. Okay. Thank you. Shan, sustained. That is a good comment. Like I said, smash that like. I don't know if I said that yet. Objection, you didn't. Overruled. It's my show. I can say whatever I want. Smash that like. Let's try to get 500 likes up in this room. Shout out to my mods. If you want to support the channel, subscribe, like, send a super chat while we're live. Objection, you're begging for money. Overruled. I don't care. Okay, so let's get this party started. Yes, Bailiff Tilly has already left. She was too gory for her today. Let's talk all about, let's get into this today. Johnny Depp versus Kate Moss. No, it's not versus Kate Moss, but Kate Moss might be coming to testify on Wednesday via Zoom, okay? And that was because Amber Heard opened up that box saying she had heard a rumor that Johnny Depp pushed Kate Moss down the stairs once upon a time in fairyland. One time her mom or dad was reading her a bedtime story, her sister Whitney, who is not scared of her. Objection calls for speculation. Overruled. I do what I want, but you're right. I am speculating. She's not afraid of her at all. They were like, once upon a time in a land far, far away, there lived a man named Johnny Depp, who is a famous movie star who you've never heard of, and he dated Winona Ryder, who you've also never heard of. And then one day you're going to marry him and get mad at him about his tattoo, and then he's going to get mad at you, and he's going to call you fat, and you're going to call him stupid, and then you're going to call each other see you next Tuesdays, and you're going to go to Australia. Someone's going to lose a finger. You're going to end up in court. UK is going to agree with you. US, not sure. The end. Sweet dreams, baby girl. Okay? That's what's going on here. Objection. Non-responsive. Sustained. Sustained. That was non-responsive because I don't even think I told the right story. But maybe we're going to get a Kate Moss. Okay? Maybe we will get a Kate Moss sighting. Judge Joleen is going to see Kate Moss. Will Judge Joleen approve of the Kate Moss taking the witness? I do. I approve. I want to see this just for the mere fact of giving me all the 90s, early 2000s feels. I want Kate Moss to come back in to the courtroom and tell her side of the story because, you know, this narrative is put out there that she was pushed downstairs. Okay, so I think Kate Moss has the right to say yay or nay on the pushing downage of the stairs. Okay, this case is slowly devolving into the staircase, which is a very interesting case of its own, and I believe has its own television show. Objection, non-responsive, not what we're talking about. You're going on a tangent. Overruled. I have ADHD. Okay, so that's what we do all the time. So we might be seeing this in our courtroom. What the what? Oh my gosh, you guys. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you. The story's as good as Harry Potter. Yep. Can't help it. Can't help it. Jen Howell. Let's talk about Jen Howell. Let's talk about a little lady named Jennifer Howell. This is all alleged. Objection. Shut up. Shut up. Overruled. You're being a bitch, Joleen. Okay, but I'm going to be a bitch for a second. Let's talk about a little story about a lady named Jennifer Howell. And she has a nonprofit, and she was friends with Whitney Heard. Okay? And Whitney Heard is the sister of Amber Heard. We all know that because she testified, and she looked so happy. Let's pull up a picture of Whitney while we tell this story. She looked thrilled to be testifying every moment of the day. She has a new baby. So in her defense, I'm sure she's just like, this isn't over yet. But she testified. Where is she? We got her here. And then I got her. We got this. We got this. Elaine was working overtime on that one. Okay, let me just transfer some pics over to myself. Feel free to give each other a compliment in the chat. Compliment your neighbor. Tell them how great you are and how you would never cut off their finger and or lie about it. Tell them while I look into this case. Judge Joleen's work is never done. Objection, non-responsive, overruled. It's my show, and I come as prepared as I'd like to be. Okay, so let me pull up this. Hopefully it says it's sent to me. Awesome. Here we go. Let's move this into one of our many Johnny Depp files. This goes in the Johnny Depp 523 file. Oh, come on. Give it to me. Give it to me, 523 Johnny Depp. Or it is the 23rd today. This trial is moving very fast for Judge Joleen, but also seems like it's been going on since I was born. Is that possible to have that kind of reality? I think it is. Okay, so let's talk about this Jennifer lady. Let's open back up. Case file, defecation, looking for turds, and we have found a former Heard, now Sanchez or something. I don't know what her new married name is, but she did take the stand, okay? Let me know, jurors, you're the Joleen jury, okay? Let me know what you guys thought was going on, how you thought she did when she took the stand. She's a new mother, and she was saying things that at first, she seemed pretty calm. Objection, overruled, my show. And she seemed, she was doing okay. And then the things just didn't really add up necessarily with Whitney's case. I mean, I know objection, that calls for speculation, but I'm speculating here on my own because there's this whole bomb that's about to drop, according to Judge Joleen. Okay. The cases are real. The findings are somewhat real. The people are Hollywood. All right. So, oops, what happened there? Okay, let me pull that back up. All right. So a bomb is about to drop, and her name is Jennifer Howell. Jennifer Howell is, she is a friend of Whitney. She doesn't seem to be very fond of Amber Heard. Okay. It's like, I think there's a lot of situations out there like this where you got two sisters. Objection, you're telling a stupid story. Overruled. Let me get to my point. Okay. And you got, a lot of times sisters, they like each other because they're sisters and they're friends. But you have those situations where sisters aren't really the best of friends. And then because you're a friend of sisters and you're like, I know that sister thinks that sister's a BITC, and I know that sister thinks that sister's a SLU, and you have this little thing going on. Now, Amber Heard is the older sister of Whitney. Whitney thinks, I think this is all mere speculation that, she kind of, either she's in fear of her sister, she's blindly loyal to her sister, who knows? Okay. But this Jennifer Howell thing is going to be really, really interesting. All right. So obviously this is all alleged. Nobody knows anything. And we're all just drinking Diet Coke and enjoying ourselves. So Whitney, is her last name Enriquez? I think Enriquez now, formerly Whitney Heard, took the stand. She alleged that Johnny was controlling. She said he was violent. She said Heard's 15-month marriage, that they're, all this stuff that Amber's saying basically is true. Whitney was like, yeah, it's true. She was also, though, asked about her former friend, Jennifer Howell. Okay. And Jennifer Howell she runs the Art of Elysium. which is a nonprofit organization. I don't know what they do, something with a lady named Elise and Iam, okay? So the Art of Elysium, nonprofit organization, she founded 2 decades ago. So she's a middle-aged lady like me, okay? It's a Los Angeles-based organization, so it could be bullshit. We don't know. Allegedly, it helps artists be of service to communities in need. That seems pretty nice, but you never know. I also thought the Goodwill was real good. Turns out not all of their profits go in the right places. They make a little too much money. Objection, calls for speculation, overruled. Judge Joleen makes the rules, you know. Also, what are you, the Goodwill's keeper? Who cares? Look for other forms of giving. All right, but you can still give to the Goodwill. Who cares? So anyways, she's got this Art of Elysium, right? She's been running it for 2 decades, which ages her in Los Angeles, unfortunately. We're all old and dead in LA, but everywhere else, you're young and thriving, so stay anywhere else other than LA. All right. So it serves 30,000 individuals a year. I don't know what it serves. Hopefully mashed potatoes. One of her former employees is Whitney. Whitney worked for Jennifer Howell. Oh my God. She's younger. Did I get something wrong? Okay. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It doesn't matter. The Heards are sisters. That's all we need to know. Okay. I'm surprised no one called them the turd. Well, no, they do. The turd herd, you know. I mean, the poop thing is just never going to die. And I didn't start it, you know. Okay. So she worked for Jennifer. She initially volunteered for 6 months in 2014. Whitney did. This lady right here, Amber's sister, before going full time to be a paid employee, working as the art salon manager director between 2015 and 2016. Man, nepotism is awesome, you know, because I would love to be just randomly in my early 20s and be a manager director of an art place. But they were like, do you have a degree? And I'm like, yeah. Is it in art? No. Okay. Do you want to be a receptionist? Sure. So in the declaration viewed by Newsweek, because I'm reading a Newsweek article just to make sure we get everything pinpointed. Okay. But I'm also going to use some speculation of things that I found. Howell allegedly called Enriquez her chosen sister. So they called each other chosen sisters, a term which Amber's sister confirmed in court, and that she also used to describe Jennifer. So that's a burn. That's a 5-degree burn. Is that a thing? That's a 3rd-degree burn. That's in the 5s. I don't even know what a 5-degree burn is. That's a burn. When you have a sister, but you pick somebody else, and someone who's your boss is better than your sister, boom, roasted. You got roasted, Amber. I didn't do it. It was your sister. She called some other lady. She's known for not that long at this time, her chosen sister. All right. Sorry. She didn't get to choose you. Just DNA. She also confirmed in court that she moved at the time when they were having these problems, because remember, Whitney was like, Johnny said I sold stories to TMZ or the paparazzi or stuff about their wedding, because I might have, but I didn't. Who knows? We'll never really know, even though my sister may have allegedly slipped up during her UK deposition and said, you know, because things got leaked and then did this and then did this. Remember Amber's UK deposition where she's like, I called the guy who's no longer with us, rest in peace, Jerry or whatever his name is. And I said, tell Jerry to tell Johnny that I'm filing. Objection. That's a horrible act out. Overruled. Again, my channel. I'm filing. Tell Jerry to tell Johnny that I'm fine. That's why I did that. Okay. Do you guys have any more snacks? Oh man, this Chex Mix is so good. I'm just so hungry. Sorry, I'm parched. So I was filed for divorce, and I said, tell Jerry to tell Johnny. Okay. And then, because I didn't want Johnny to find out on TMZ or another one of these sites from paparazzi. I wanted him to know. I wanted to respect him because we had already leaked. And then she magically got powder on her hands, and she did that thing where you're just like, grab your face because you're like, I almost said something I'm not supposed to say, allegedly. And then she wiped her hands off and she was like, I'm okay. I was just mixing my blush. This is just how I contour. 8 hours into makeup. That's what I do. Okay. All right. And then, I mean, it's surreal. If you watch that Amber Heard deposition from 2016 or whenever the UK thing was, and she catches herself almost admitting to leaking information to paparazzi while saying she was sending messages to not leak the information. So the information wouldn't get leaked. And then she goes, you know, kind of like back in the day when a kid would be like, no, you're stupid. Like, I'm so cool. What? Nerd bomber, you know, something like that. Okay. All right. So when, you know, this alleged, we don't know if it was a punch that hit, because remember Amber Heard said, I connected for the first time. I finally found the punch of a lifetime, because she was afraid Johnny Depp allegedly was going to push her sister down the stairs. And then it was Johnny Depp may have took a swing at her sister. So we got a couple variations here, okay? So then Whitney was, you know, getting in fights. Johnny didn't trust her, was like, you're selling stuff, according to Whitney. Maybe she was, you know, one of them multi-level marketing. Sometimes women, usually they wait till their late 20s, early 30s, possibly late 30s to start that multi-level marketing, but maybe she started early and was like, hey, Johnny, I'm selling Scentsy candles. Do you mind if I go around to all the other freeloaders and ask them if they want something? And Johnny was like, no, Whitney, I let you stay here for free. There's no reason to be selling candles or, you know, nail things, stickers. You don't have to do this kind of stuff. You don't have to sell that jewelry, that Leah Sophia that turns your neck, you know, green, allegedly. You can just stay here for free. Okay. So Whitney then is fighting, allegedly, she says, with Johnny and fighting with Amber, and she leaves. She leaves and she goes and she stays with her chosen sister, Jennifer Howell, who is the owner, founder, runs the Art of Elysium in LA, where artists help people and serve them mashed potatoes. It's a really good organization, allegedly. Okay. So she goes and stays with her, moves in, you know, gets comfy, is like kind of friendly. It seems like maybe even with Howell's parents, like she's living free again. Whitney went from one free rent to another free rent and still was multi-level marketing with paparazzi or Scentsy candles, or maybe those purses that look like diaper bags where you can get your initials on them. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Objection. That's a dickhead move. What if someone in the chat sells that? Overruled. They know it's comedy. Jesus. Elaine. Seriously. Okay. Calm down, Wayne. Calm down, Wayne. All right. So she lived with her, right? And in a testimony in 2020 in the London court, where Depp had filed the libel lawsuit against The Sun, you know, the reputable British tabloid, The Sun, that has done so much good for the world, for referring to him as a wife, you know, and if I say it, I'm probably already demonetized. YouTube demonetizes every time you say anything, words, real words, but you know, the wife B word, okay? Referencing Heard's allegations. And so then, okay, so Howell's declaration. So Howell has agreed to testify, and she wrote a letter, to Whitney. And there's some channels that have a hold of this letter. And in the letter, from what I remember, she basically tells Whitney, here's the deal, Whit. I don't know what's going on, but you need to start choosing you. Okay. You are always living Amber's life. You are that sister. You know, there's always one sister that gets more attention. Either she's smarter, or she's hotter, or she can throw a softball farther, and everyone pays more attention to her. Well, guess what, Whitney? It's your time to shine. You start living your life. I love you. I want the best for you. But I can't lie. I know that you told me that Amber was abusive to JD, to the point where in the office at the Art of Elysium, where you used to work with me, after you would leave my house where you lived allegedly for free, you came in the office, and one day around the Australia time, you were like, hello, what's up? What's up, Sister Amber, not chosen sister? And you said, oh no, to the whole office, saying, I can't believe she cut his finger off, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but basically this Jennifer said there's other witnesses that have heard Whitney not only say that, but also said she was worried that Amber was going to K Johnny, the Kill word. that YouTube will demonetize you for using. What? So she was like, yeah, and I'm worried that Amber's going to K Johnny. So that's very different from what we heard Whitney say on the stand. Okay. So I think, okay, so let's get back into this Newsweek thing. Objection overruled. We're staying organized. Okay. So Jennifer Howell has said, I have learned that Whitney testified in court July 23rd in London about a violent incident. So this is when the London case was going on. About a violent incident in March 2015. On the stars at Johnny Depp's penthouse, reads the declaration. She testified that Johnny supposedly hit Amber and Whitney on the stars at, what is this? This isn't, okay. Yes, that Johnny supposedly hit her. Okay. Then Whitney said she had to go live with her employer where she had to sleep on the floor. I am that employer. That's what Jennifer is saying. Okay. So Jennifer came out and she was like, hey, she made a declaration that would destroy Amber Heard's case, according to some people. Okay. So the declaration, I think I found it here on Twitter. Okay. Some people are like, this is about to destroy. Okay. So here's exactly in the Circuit Court of Fairfax County what the declaration of Jennifer Howell reads according to Twitter, which we all know is like the Lord's word. It's like the Lord came down. Okay. So Jennifer Howell said, I, Jennifer Howell, declare as follows. I am over the age of 18 and not a party to this action. I have firsthand personal knowledge of the facts set forth below. And if called as a witness, could competently testify thereto. Whitney Enriquez, which is formerly Whitney Heard, whose maiden name was Whitney Heard, is my dear friend. She has told me that I am her chosen sister. I also call her my chosen sister. Whitney worked for me at a nonprofit organization that I founded 22 years ago, again, aging herself, and run called The Art of Elysium. We take artists and help them be of service to communities in need and serve them mashed potatoes. I added that part, but you get it. We serve over 30,000 individuals in need each year. Whitney volunteered for the organization in 2014 for about 6 months. And she worked full-time as a paid employee for me through 2015 and 2016, where Whitney served as art salon manager director. I have learned that Whitney testified in court on July 23rd in London about a violent incident in March 2015 on the stairs at Johnny Depp's penthouse. She testified that Johnny supposedly hit Amber and Whitney on the stairs at Johnny Depp's penthouse. We're saying penthouse again. Then Whitney said she had to go live with her employer where she had to sleep on their floor. Rude. It's a place to sleep. Maybe it's a comfy floor, okay? I am that employer. This is not what I was told to be true. First, Whitney came to live in the guest room of my apartment on Wilshire Boulevard, which is a nice area. Okay, Wilshire's pretty good. Not on my floor, but in my guest room. Oh, how dare you? She has a guest room in LA at her age. Back then, that is buku skrilla, okay? Most people are living in one bedrooms and they're the CEO of places in LA. All right. They're like, but this one bedroom is great. You're like, this is garbage. She has a guest room. How dare you? Second, when Whitney arrived, she was a mess. Whitney told me she tried to stop her sister Amber from hitting and attacking Johnny on the stairs. What? That's not what Whitney said. Whitney said when she tried to intervene to stop Amber from going after Johnny, Amber nearly pushed Whitney down the stairs. What? Amber? That's not how she told it. She told me she was worried Amber was going to kill Johnny. She told me she had endured that kind of abuse her entire life. First from her father, very sad, and then from Amber, who she said was extremely violent. She lived with me because she did not feel she could go back to live at the Eastern Columbia building. My father reminded me this morning that I told him that Whitney had moved in with me because she was terrified of her sister. So this is Jennifer Howell speaking in her declaration to the court. She just said that her own father, Jennifer Howell's father, reminded her that morning she wrote this, that Jennifer had told her father that Whitney had moved in with me because she was terrified of her sister, Amber. What? While Whitney was living with me, she told me Johnny kept checking in to see how she was doing and that he called her sis and she called him brother. Brother. Whitney said to me on multiple occasions that she did not know why he was staying in the relationship, nor why he was putting up with Amber's abuse. Objection. That's not what Amber Heard said or Whitney said in Fairfax, Virginia. Overruled. Keep reading. Okay. All right, here we go. Whitney shared with me the damage endured by both her and Amber's children and the injury she had suffered from Amber, both psychologically and physically. Whitney was devastated during this time, and my heart broke for her. When Whitney came back from New York, I believe it was for Tribeca Film Festival, the Adderall Diaries premiere, or both. Lots of Adderall discussion in this case. Come on, guys. Adderall, not good. It does make you thin. Didn't make me thin. Still not good. She shared with me and everyone in the office that Amber freaked out, attacked Whitney, and threw a wine glass full of red wine at her in the elevator. While Amber and Johnny were in Australia, Whitney was in the office sitting in the black and white chairs near the kitchen and loudly proclaimed, "Oh my God, she has done it now. She has cut off his fucking finger." I knew Paige Heard, Amber and Whitney's mother. Paige shared with me while I was visiting Whitney that Elon Musk had gifted a Tesla or multiple Teslas. Oh no, not sure if it was one or more, but Amber found out that they were bugged. So while Amber was dating Elon Musk, she found out. Whitney told Jennifer that Elon Musk had given her a Tesla or a couple Teslas. Who can remember when it comes to Tesla? They're so affordable. And that Amber took the cars and then found out Elon bugged him. Not Elon. He seems like such a stand-up guy. Okay. Paige, Whitney's mom, told Jennifer that Amber said Elon was controlling, abusive, and that she was in a legal battle with him over the rights to their embryos that they had created together. They created embryos together. I thought this was just May to September and then the next year a little bit again, but apparently this was a May to embryo relationship. So Elon wanted to destroy the embryos. Can I say that? Embryos. All right. And Amber tried to keep them to have a baby. Paige told me that Johnny was either an angel or a saint compared to Elon. And she wished that Amber and Johnny would reconcile. Paige also told me the reason Johnny and Amber broke up was because Amber was violent and emotional and loved Johnny so much that she could not control it. Oh, I was indeed taken aback because this conversation occurred after the divorce and when Hunter was only a few months old. That's Whitney's kid. And I was at Whitney's house. Whitney told me that Amber and Johnny were still in touch and they were each other's true loves or something to that exact sentiment. Whitney was still going through the emotions of having a baby and all the ups and downs, and I could not believe that Amber and Johnny's relationship was being discussed while Whitney was the one who needed to be the focal point and needed our support. When Amber got into legal trouble regarding smuggling the dogs into Australia, the nerve, she asked me to write her a character reference about her charity work, and I did so. we had given her a humanitarian award. So Jennifer gave Amber a humanitarian award from the Elysium, whatever, that serves mashed potatoes, okay? She volunteered with the charity and attended events for the charity. I am still grateful for that, Jennifer says. I knew nothing about her personal life behind closed doors until I became close with Whitney. When Amber was in trouble with the Australian authorities, she asked me to write a character letter in support of her, which I did. I wrote on behalf of Amber for her volunteering with the charity. Later, when Amber and Johnny were divorcing, $7 million of the proceeds was supposed to go to charity. I learned that none of it would be directed to the Art of Elysium, which is Jennifer Howell's charity, which Amber had been closely associated with for years. Instead, I understood it would all go to the ACLU and LA Children's Hospital. Nobody wants to serve mashed potatoes to communities in need. I asked Amber's publicist why. When she and Amber had been so eager to use our name in the press during the divorce, and when the funds would mean so much to a small organization like ours, would Amber direct all the money to these two huge charities that she had not been associated with? Amber's publicist told me that they were prominent charities with more significant press reach and got international press. Then months later, a $250,000 donation came into our organization, being the Art of Elysium, from an anonymous donor on behalf of Amber Heard. The funds did not come from Amber. I believe this donation came from Tesla himself, Elon, destroy my embryos, Musk. Years later, on July 24th, 2020, I received 2 subpoenas from Johnny's attorney after Whitney testified about sleeping on the floor following the stairs incident. The following day, I spoke with Johnny's attorney, Adam Waldman. Not Adam Waldman, aka that umbrella guy. For the first time, I told him the stories of my experiences with Whitney, Paige, and Amber Heard. And he asked me to give this declaration. I shared the names of the Art of Elysium staff who access to my emails, or who worked during the same time as Whitney, who also heard these things, heard these things, and more, and willingly gave access to my emails, texts, to confirm dates in the timeline of all stated. Executed this on the 26th day of July, 2020 in Los Angeles, California. I declare under penalty of perjury, under the law of the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Virginia, that the foregoing is true and correct. Objection, Your Honor. She is mad because no one gave money to her charity and she wanted that money. Overruled, Elaine. Calls for speculation. We're not really sure. She did get $250,000. Why would she want to ruin her relationship with Whitney? Maybe she would, but all still very speculative. She signed it. Okay. Oh my gosh. 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 It's not good. So this Jennifer Howell and that declaration is a reaction to the London testimony from Whitney. And she did want to protect Whitney, allegedly, because she cares for her. And she's like, you need to step out of your sister's shadow. And I think there's a text exchange, but I don't know who has this text exchange. If you guys want to link me to it on the Twitter or the Instagram, that would be awesome. But let me show you a picture of Jennifer Howell here. And we'll get this rocking and rolling. But, oh, Judge Joleen, what is going on? This case keeps getting weirder and weirder, okay? You even allegedly, according to Jennifer Howell, lied about sleeping on the floor. Is nobody grateful? And does nobody in this circle of LA, appreciate free rent or pay for rent? Because I know when I lived in LA, I always had to pay my own rent, okay? I would have gladly served mashed potatoes for the Art of Elysium to get free rent. So this is Jennifer Howell and Amber Heard and Johnny Depp as they attend the 8th annual Heaven Gala presented by the Art of Elysium and Samsung Galaxy at Hangar 8 on January 10th, 2015 in Los Angeles, California. Okay. Yes. Is anyone grateful? No one is grateful. I would be grateful. I would be hella grateful. Okay. So basically what's happening now, we'll keep their picture up and let's look, Twitter's always got I feel like they would have maybe their text exchange, but there was this text exchange between them where she was like, wrote a letter to Whitney and she was warning Whitney saying, hey girl, I'm about to do this because, they subpoenaed me. Adam Waldman was really nice to me. I know you guys all think he's the umbrella person on YouTube, but he's totally not. Umbrella guy clearly has a very thick and also sick Southern accent. And he's fiscally conservative, but socially liberal. And Adam Waldman, we don't know what he is. He has black glasses. That's all we know about him. So quit trying to make up lies. But apparently she sent something to her and was like, you have taken care of your sister. You've lived in her shadow. It's time for you to shine. You don't have to be scared of her anymore. Don't worry. I'm doing this because I hope that you can get out of her shadow, just like all this things. And it's like, woo, girl. Oh, let's see if we can do Jennifer Howell text messages to Whitney. Google is Judge Jolene's friend. Okay. Well, this is YouTube. I don't want a YouTube. So basically, Jennifer Howell has debunked Whitney's testimony. All right. And Whitney's still staying by it, being like, I don't know what that chick's talking about. She only let me sleep on the floor. So she's obviously not a good person because she didn't even give me a bed. And Jennifer's like, I not only gave you a bed, I gave you a guest bedroom, which is a big deal in Los Angeles. Okay. Because these apartments, the cost of living is crazy. So I don't know what day. I know I saw a schedule going around. Maybe I put it in my Johnny Depp file. And it doesn't look like I did. Is it really only the 23rd today? It is only the 23rd. Let me see if I can find it, where they said Kate Moss possibly via Zoom on Wednesday. And then, oops, there was a whole calendar here. And now I just have to find it. So feel free to give yourselves like this video while I look, and also give your neighbor a nice compliment. Boy, I have a lot of bullshit on my phone. Okay. Oh, and then there's stories out there. Amber Heard allegedly blackmailed Elon Musk. Email Musk. Oh, no. Oh, no. A SpaceX flight attendant, that thing, said Elon Musk exposed himself and propositioned her for the SEX. Documents show the company paid $250,000 for her silence. What is wrong with these people? Quit showing your privates to people who don't want to see your privates. Okay, I'm going to go on Insta if I can find this little exchange. But Judge Joleen, objection, you're taking too long, overruled, still my channel. And are we having a good time? Feel free to put it in the chat. So there's this account I follow, and I'm sure you guys all follow it if you're into this case, but her main account keeps getting taken down. So her main account is House Inhabit, okay? And for some reason, Instagram's just like, whoopsie daisies. We are, it's so weird. Something's going on with your page, just in the midst of you cracking cases, allegedly. So she has a backup page, House Inhibited, but she was making her way to like 1 million people following her. And she is I think she's a SoCal independent reporter who just is like blowing the whistle on some stuff. And maybe people don't like that. So far, I like following this lady. I think she seems pretty cool. Her name is Jessica Reed Krause. I just find her interesting and her posts interesting, but her main account definitely has been, she basically tells the story of all of this through her Instagram story. She does her reporting that way. So, yeah, she woke up and her main account was down again due to suspicious activity. It's like, well, what's the suspicious activity? You know, it's just so weird. The timing of things are very interesting. Very, very interesting. Right as she's about to hit 1 million, right as if she's, yeah, okay, let's see. So she's talking about Kate Moss will testify. We talked about that Wednesday. And then let me just look up, when will Jennifer Howell testify? Or if it's going to be some kind of, you know, if it's a pre-taped, I have no idea. But this is, okay, so they have more than a dozen other witnesses, all right? So we know that Johnny Depp's team has a lot more time left than Amber Heard's. Amber Heard's team does not, they don't have a lot of time left, okay? They got like 7 minutes left because Elaine is just going, what if anything would you, oh God, I gotta just get one of these. No, okay, well, I guess we're just not trialing today. Because if I can't, that doesn't call for speculation. It's a clear question. What if anything did Johnny Depp do that he's guilty of to someone's face who happens to be you? That is not leading. That is not leading. It is not, I don't see how that is leading. What if anything did Johnny Depp say that made you believe that Johnny Depp is guilty and evil? That, how is on May 13th, 2015 at 7:45 p.m. and smelled like maple syrup? Okay. What if any? What other? She's just always asking very leading questions. Oh, Elaine. She is one of my favorites. Okay. So Elaine, she doesn't have a lot of time left, but Depp's team has like double that time left. I mean, a lot of time was taken up today, but Jennifer Howell is expected to testify. So, but they're not saying this article, long crime. Oh, long crime. Okay, I see them on YouTube. They're not saying when though. Just in her declaration, she contradicted the account, the staircase account that Whitney gave. And yeah. Oh, Elaine. I know Elaine is just, she's a leader. She's just not a follower. She's a leader. She's a leader. Okay. She's just a leader. She's fine. She's such a leader. She can't stop leading. She's okay. All right. Let's talk about Ellen Barkin came in as well. Let's talk about this. So I'm not sure when Jennifer Howell, feel free if you have a link or put it in the chat if you know for sure, but most likely she is going to testify, whether that's Zoom, whether that's in person. I don't know. I'm assuming probably Zoom. We got Kate Moss. They got lots of people. All right. So let me pull up this Ellen Barkin. Where are you, little Ellen Barkin? Where are you, little lady friend? Maybe I put her over here. I had one of her flipping off the camera that I liked, but I don't know if I transferred it over. Of course I didn't. Okay. We will first, okay. Let me get that sent over. So Ellen Barkin's an actress. She was in tons of stuff. She was in Fear and Loathing. She testified on Thursday, that Johnny Depp, she has seen him be violent and that he once threw a glass or a wine bottle or something in a group of people and it almost hit her and it shattered or something like that. And that they had a sexual relationship. It was for a couple months. Nothing went too serious. His camp has argued that, she is mad because he took the D away. And she's like, I'm not mad he took the D away. I didn't necessarily think Ellen Barkin's testimony was like groundbreaking for Amber Heard's case, considering, so far they really haven't gotten anyone else to thank you Pinche Becky, that's me. First super chat of the night, well deserved. Objection overruled. I can say that about myself. Believe in yourself, kids, because no one else will. Thank you, my dear. And I'm going to share this Ellen Barkin. So Ellen, no shade on Ellen Barkin. I mean, she seems like a rad lady. She just, I don't know. She just was like, yeah, I think he's kind of, I mean, maybe they, you got bad blood. It's like the Taylor Swift song, it's a really big problem. Okay. Larissa says, I've been saying, what if anything, when I'm talking to myself? I mean, seriously, like, what if anything, where would the glasses be if I was looking for glasses? So Ellen Barkin got on the stand. It didn't really do a bunch, I think she was just like, yeah, I saw him be a dick. He threw stuff. Yeah, he got high. Yeah, he was always drunk. Yeah, he probably had a substance abuse problem. And yeah, so there's that. And yeah, every time we hooked up, he was drunk and I was drunk. And I'm like, well, were you both drunk? Because if only one of you was drunk, then the two of you can't consent to sex because it's a whole new world now. This ain't the 90s anymore. Okay. Back when people thought you just get drunk and have intercourse. Now you got, if one person's too drunk, you can't have the intercourse because it's not consensual intercourse. And everyone, you got to do consensual stuff. We didn't know about that back in the 90s. We didn't have any idea what was going on. But now we do know. Okay. So Barkin, it wasn't, if there was like something similar to what Amber's saying, but I think they're just trying to show, hey, we have a pattern of violence or, kind of these outbursts, but we already know, previously Johnny Depp with the hotel room thing, like that didn't really surprise you that he might be partying and throw a bottle. Is it a good look? No, but it doesn't really add too much, in my opinion, being Judge Joleen to Amber Heard's case. So I don't know if that was the smartest thing to do. And then, like I was talking about earlier, we had Adam Waldman, which is Johnny Depp's attorney, but not attorney for this case. And Adam was all Harry Potter, and he was like, what's up, guys? Let's see if I think I have a glasses one for Adam Waldman. And his testimony basically was like this. And he was just like, I can't answer that on grounds that it might infringe upon my attorney-client privilege with Johnny Depp. I can't answer that. I can answer that. Yeah, I did reach out. Well, Johnny reached out to Rolling Stone, and then I talked to them, but that she lied. Okay, no, I can't answer that because that might attorney-client privilege. I can't answer that. Probably can't answer that either. Am I umbrella guy? I don't know. Find out. Subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Send me a super chat. I'm not sure. So Adam Waldman was just, really. I had a video of him, but I don't think it'll play. So yeah, he was just on the stand. He's no fan of Amber Heard. He thinks this is a hit job on Johnny. This is something that she's lying. Adam's like, she's lying. Okay, I know she's lying. Yeah, I can't. It'll infringe on my Hogwarts pledge. I can't do it. All right. I am not a Gryffindor. I am a Hufflepuff. I am a snacker, and I love it. That's what he kept saying. I'm Hufflepuff. I cannot answer that. Where's the kitchen? That's what he kept saying. He's like, don't treat me like I'm freaking, just because I look like Harry Potter doesn't mean I'm all noble Gryffindor. I will talk shit while eating chips. I don't even care. That's what Adam had to say. All right. So that, wasn't really much. These two are definitely still doing it. I'm just going to I put it out there early. It's a love connection. I don't care what anybody says. Okay. Judge Joleen, objection, calls for speculation, overruled. There's chemistry. Let us have something nice in this case. Jesus. I also think after this, Elaine and Whitney might make it work. They might make it work. You never know. Okay. We had a very different look from Amber. We had real nice makeup, that thing they do in LA where they don't put their arms through the coat, or the Real Housewives always do this. And I want to do it sometime, but I have to get bigger coats, I think, because my coats, it just looks like I can't fit in my coat, which I guess I could do it because a lot of my coats I can't fit into because that Covert 19 weight takes a long time to go. And then there was some other lady, and she was like, hey, I'm hot and I'm a model and I'm friends with Amber Heard. Objection. You're objectifying the witness. Overruled. She is hot and probably a model or an artist. Okay. So she came in and she was like, yeah, I think I know something. And yeah, Johnny, he's never liked me. He wasn't very nice to me. And I might have stayed at the place, but only for like a month for free. So yeah, I didn't even get to be in the penthouse that long. So I don't even care. And then obviously Whitney took the stand and she was like, I'm not even scared. She was like, I ain't never scared. What? I ain't never scared. What? She was totally like, I'm not afraid of my sister. I just had a baby. I don't really want to be here. Why are you guys booing my sister when she leaves? Johnny did maybe almost push me, and he accused me of leaking stuff about their wedding. So even though I love him, I don't love him. So there, can I be done now? And then she was done. And then we had, more police going, really? Are we still doing this? We already told you. We didn't see a need we did the stuff we had to do. I don't know what to tell you. Like the other lady said, people hate the LAPD. I don't know. It just, really? Huh? So this poor lady, and then this guy was a real humdinger. Okay. Judge Joleen was a fan. I'm going to follow this guy on his, baby Twitter. I don't know. This guy was like, hello, I am very smart. I didn't even have to go to the rest of my high school or college. They were going to put me right into graduate, but I said, I want the experience. So I went to college when I was 12 and then graduated when I was 15. And I haven't lost my virginity yet. But when I do, I'm going to make a chart about it. So he came in with Excel spreadsheets and he was like, hey, what's up, guys? I got Excel spreadsheets. It says Amber Turd is trending. And it's like, okay, cool, bro. And then when this hashtag trends and that hashtag trends, the University of, young genius university in Florida, Syracuse, tells me that as a correlation could possibly be a reason for why everybody hates Amber, or she didn't get a job, or this could be why Johnny didn't get a job. And we're seeing a fluctuation around 2020 with Amber Turd. When people found out about the doo-doo brown, they started hashtagging it, which means possibly maybe that could affect getting a job. Because if people think you crap yourself and or a bed, you might not be employable. And then Johnny Depp's team came in. I think it was Wayne. Wayne gets real. Oh, I got an objection. Objection, leading, overruled. This is my story, okay? So then Wayne came in and he was like, but in that case, you would have to show us then if those hashtags, the positive and negative effect, do you have proof that this Amber Turd, that every tweet under Amber Turd is a negative Amber? Because if you go into Justice for Johnny Depp on Twitter, a lot of those are not only pro Johnny, but negative against Amber, or some pro Amber. Sometimes people use hashtags and they troll hashtags. I've done it to get some views on your video. Shit, throw in a hashtag. Is this about Gisele Bündchen, from the Victoria's Secret show in 2004? No. But were people searching it? Yeah. So I'm going to hashtag Gisele Bündchen, Victoria's Secret fashion show. Is this a hot girl given the news? No. But are people more willing to click on hot girl? Yeah. So I'm going to claim hot girl status. Okay. People do it all the time. So he was like, well, no, I can't definitively say what everything that was hashtag under that. And then Wayne was like, why are you here, bro? And he was like, because I'm super smart and my hair curls in the front. And he was real proud of himself. He's got the PowerPoints, he's got the Excel spreadsheets, but really, I don't think they did much other than remind the jury that people don't trust Amber Heard on social media and are calling her Amber Turd and are using the word perjury with her name and also using other terms that aren't good that the jury shouldn't know about. But he was thrilled to be there. He's like, I could tell my background. I was born, and then they gave me an IQ test right out. They cut the umbilical cord, and I actually cut my own umbilical cord. And then I sucked the good fluid out. And then I walked over to my mom and I said, thank you very much for having me. Where's the nearest library? I went to the library. I just started reading, and I obtained all of the information. And now I know everything about everything. And then, yeah, I was like that awkward kid, and now I'm that awkward guy on the stand. It's really fun. Okay. So his testimony was fun to watch, but I don't think it did much, unfortunately. Okay. I think there was then we had this lady. What was her story again? She was Johnny's old agent, right? Yeah. And then she was like, Johnny said we better give him money. He wants our effing money. And he yelled at us. I think we all know Johnny Depp doesn't necessarily always have the best communication style. He's hyperbole, Hunter S. Thompson, and a lot of caps, and see you next Tuesdays for sure. So she was like, she just talked about that. Objection, you're just saying she was like a bunch. Overruled, I can say that, but also sustained, I should watch my likes. Okay. We had a cuddle puddle up at the jury, or at the judge stand with Judge Penny, who is one of my coworkers. Hello, Judge Penny. Good to see you. Love the perm. There's a cuddle puddle up there. They all dropped a bunch of ecstasy. Ben started rubbing up on Wayne, and then Wayne went to sit down, and Rottenberger and Elaney, they were kind of grinding. They were feeling it. They were feeling the E. They were like, And then the poor court reporter's like, can we get on with this? Joanne Fabrics is having a 30% off plus in-app 20% off. That's 50% off today only until 6. You guys got to hurry it up, okay? And so, so they did a cuddle puddle. Everyone's still drinking not clear water. Apparently, it is not cool. It's like Billy Madison. You're not cool unless you pee your pants. You're also not cool unless you drink colored water with like Crystal Light, or I think it's something to make them skinny. I think that's what they talked about before, but because Johnny drinks not clear water. And then let's get into today. Okay, so they did that. These two are still in love. This is a knife. So this is just really the facts of the case, you guys. Oh my God. What? Dr. Spiegel-Schmiegel. Oh my God. Gollum himself. Dr. Spiegel-Schmiegel was like, my precious. And he got on the stand and he was amazing. He was so amazing. Dr. Spiegel-Miegel. Oh my goodness. He was so sassy to Wayne. It was so sassy. So Elaine was like, what, if anything, can you tell me about Johnny Depp? You're a psychiatrist. You think he has an alcohol problem and drug problem? Yes, I think he has an addiction problem, for sure. Think he has narcissistic personality disorder? Probably. Yeah, I do. But I didn't watch Willy Wonka. He made it very clear. I'm not a fan of Willy Wonka. I did not watch Willy Wonka. I didn't watch 21 Jump Street. First of all, everybody watched Willy Wonka. Okay? Or, I mean, I think he watched Willy Wonka, but he was like, I'm Dr. Spiegel-Schmiegel. I do not watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So you can all go fuck yourself. Hey, so debonair, welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dr. Spiegel was like, my precious, I didn't get to meet with Johnny. No, I didn't, because he wouldn't let me. You guys wouldn't let me. And then he just had to go by the files and stuff. So it wasn't like Dr. Hughes, who got to meet. I don't think Dr. Hughes met with Johnny. Or maybe she did, like once or so. Dr. Curry, who met with Amber. Yes. But this guy, they were like, Doc from Back to the Future is not meeting. Okay, 1.21 gigawatts. You cannot meet with 1.21 gigawatts. Okay? He was not, they wouldn't let him. So he was like, well, under the, Barry Goldwater Act of 19, I don't know, I wasn't voting age then, 58, because Barry Goldwater, remember that gem of a guy from, I think he was from Arizona. There's a boulevard named after him, Goldwater Boulevard. And remember, everyone was like, Hillary Clinton was a Goldwater girl. Ha, ha, ha. All right, Bernie Sanders. Anyways, the Goldwater Act means that I can talk about people and give my not perfect, but give my professional analysis on them. All right? I can't be any geek off the street and just go, she's a bitch, he's a bitch. I have to give it with my professional. I am not board certified. Wait, I'm one of those things. I'm the same thing Dr. Hughes, or maybe it was Dr. Curry wasn't. I'm not one of those, okay? But I know what I'm talking about. And let me tell you, Johnny Depp has narcissistic personality disorder. He drinks too much and smokes too many blunts. He does too much cocaine and he gets angry, okay? He gets angry. And then he says, I broke my finger. And then he blames her. And Amber Heard, she does not have any of those personality disorders that evil Dr. Curry said, with that nice thick hair. Horrible but beautiful hair. Vidal Sassoon style hair. Very nice. Did she get a blowout? I didn't get a blowout. Anyways, she doesn't have any of that. She basically just has PTSD. And Johnny Depp has real bad stuff. He's got 5 out of the 9. Yep, got him. And I don't like him. And he was getting sassy with Wayne. And then Wayne was like, wait a minute, sir. Can you say that? He's like, oh, can I answer? And he talked to Penny. And if he talked to Judge Joleen like that, I'd be like, objection. I'm objecting you, sir. You need to answer the question. Because he started getting snarky. Well, if you want the jury to believe what you're saying, Wayne Brady, go ahead. And then Wayne's like, that wasn't a question. So the cross was a mess. At first, him and Elaine were just like, we got him. Houston, we got him. And then once they got to the cross, not that good. Thank you, Koyo Boyo. $10 super chat. Takeaways from this case: cuddle puddles, mega pints, mirror poetry with your own blood and or feces. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir and ma'am. Thank you. Okay. He also diagnosed Johnny Depp as an idiot. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Because Wayne was like, excuse me. Attorney Wayne Brady was like, so is it your professional opinion to diagnose people with as an idiot? And then Schmiegel was like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that. What? I was in a deposition for 9 hours. What am I supposed to do? I don't remember. I think I said, if you fly in the day of the trial or the day before, that's what an idiot would do. I don't know his mental capacity. I didn't give him a 409 test. I don't know. And they were like, in your words, you said Johnny Depp is an idiot. He was like, well, I don't think I was just talking about him flying in the day before. I think I was. And then they were like, fight. And it was just a mess, but it was so funny. It was such a waste of time. Because at first this guy seemed like, okay, all right. Well, I mean, he's interesting. He's in an acquired taste. He's a little kitschy, a little eclectic, little... I don't know what's going on here. He definitely came in, but I also like Bernie Sanders, and he's always got his hair messed up and he's mad all the time, but birds land on him, so you can't judge the book by its cover, but he was like this, he came in. Let me see if I can get a Schmiegel Beagle old guy filter, but he was just like, he didn't even brush his hair. He was like, I'm so mad. I'm not even brushing my hair. These narcissists don't deserve my hair. Old guy. I'm going to just search old guy in my filter thing. See, okay, let's see if this is a good one. All right, here he is like, I'm mad. Okay, he was like, I'm big mad. I don't like Johnny Depp. I don't like actors. I don't like this stuff. It's just stupid. And I think he is. Listen, I'm bored, sir. Well, I'm not bored, sir, but I'm bored. That's for sure. Let me tell you. Hold on. I love Gatorade. And then he grabbed his Gatorade and he was like, Gatorade is thirsty for that deep down body thirst. Yeah, go ahead, Wayne. That wasn't that hard of a question. At one point he said, that wasn't even a hard question. That wasn't even bad. I don't even care. Okay? Yeah, Wayne, go ahead. Give me all you got. Yeah. And let me tell you, Johnny, in that picture of Johnny Depp where he's sleeping that Amber Heard took, he vomited all over himself. Vomit. Objection, that wasn't vomit. That was actually ice cream. Well, I was told it was vomit. Yep. So the whole trial, you guys have been saying ice cream. I say vomit. So, potato, vomit, ice cream, whatever. Sometimes I've mistaken vomit for ice cream, and I've had a very nice time at Ben and Jerry's. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I am, I'm eccentric. Thank you. I am. I'm an acquired taste. And I acquire that Johnny Depp definitely does a lot of drugs. Too many drugs make you angry. Adderall, bad for you. Bad. Okay. He's on Seroquel. Could the Seroquel make him sleepy? Hell if I know. I don't know. What do I look like? Dr. Barbiturates? I don't know. Doctor, I don't know. I guess it could a little bit. Not enough to vomit on yourself. It was ice cream. What? It was ice cream. Wow. According to me, looks like I was told it was vomit. Just laying in your own vomit there, just with a cone. I thought it was weird that the vomit came in a cone, but I didn't want to speculate. Okay? So I just let it go. What else you got, Wayne? This isn't even hard. This is easy. This is like a normal day for me. I wake up and I mall walk and I look angrily at everyone who walks by and I go, what are you doing? Don't scuff my New Balance. They're brand new, bro. And so this is fun for me. This is fun. I like this. So that was him. Okay, you guys. He was very, very just like, nah, I don't care. Let me teach you a little bit about ethics. And he did. He taught him a little bit about ethics. Or tried to. And him and Wayne were just like, the tension was so thick. I thought they were going to tongue kiss. I was like, make out. Because when guys get really mad at each other, they're just like, it's either going to punch each other or make out. And I always say make out because that's more fun. But yeah, he was just, this is Dr. Schmiegel, you know, just his hair is just like, let me tell you something about life. It's hard and everyone's a narcissist. Okay. And I'm getting paid good money and I don't have to see you to diagnose you. That's one thing that I think is messed up about this case in general, is that we can diagnose people without seeing them or people you barely know. Because these mental health diagnoses, that's some serious shit. You do not want to be. You're choking. Objection, you're making people choke. Overruled. Everyone loves choking. Some people ask for it, you know, in a consensual, loving relationship. Thank you, Chippy D. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sometime alias. What a chameleon. Looked like Sam the Eagle. Sounded like the Nutty Professor, but ended up Wally the Buzzard and ate his own brains. Great super chat. Great super chat. He was the actor in Back to the Future. He is Doc. 1.21 gigawatts. He was, that's all he kept saying. And we were like, okay, it's giga. Hello. It's like a gigapet. Hello. Okay. So they went on for a while and they wasted all of Heard's time. It was just like such a, now she has 6 seconds left. All right. Her sister was in the audience. This wasn't her that day, but this was her the day of her testifying. She's just like, just mad. She's like, I wish this was for my chosen sister, allegedly. Okay. Then then we have this guy. I don't remember his name. This is Dr. Pull My Finger. Dr. Pull My Finger shows up. Let's see if we have he doesn't really need a filter, but Dr. Pull My Finger, you know, he's an orthopedic guy. He specializes in phalanges. And he was just like, listen, he put his hand like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. Didn't happen. I don't think you could. I teach people. I don't think you can cut the fingers. I don't think you can cut the fingers that way. And then Johnny Depp's team was like, you said like this, but it was like this. Because Camille came up, and Camille is just always killing it. I stand Camille for the rest of my life. Camille for life. So where's your wife? Okay. And love Camille. Amazing. And she was just like, Dr. Phalanges, you actually said the hand was like this. And his hand's like this. He goes, no, I said like this. I said his hand was like this. And she's like, no, you said this. And he said, I said this. And she said, you said this. And so then they talked about that. And then they showed us the nasty finger. And I saw Johnny Depp's bone. And it was like, hi, Joleen, Judge Joleen. And I was like, objection, disgusting. And thank goodness I was watching Emily D. Baker at the time. And she was like, and screamed. And then I screamed. And then everybody screamed for ice cream or vomit, whatever's on Johnny Depp, you know. So it was a mess. So this guy, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what this guy, you know, he says, it didn't happen this way. This would have to be slammed in a door. Originally, Johnny Depp did say the hand was slammed in the door. I don't know if anyone remembers what happened and when. But then we got Amber Heard, you know, apologizing on tape. But then she's given Seroquel to pass out. And everyone's got Seroquel and Adderall. So it's either they're completely gone and tired and lost their mind and sleeping, or they're cracked out on Adderall. Okay. I was given Adderall before. Told you guys this. Judge Joleen, objection. Don't share personal stories. Overruled. It's my channel. And I just wasn't good on Adderall. I threw a wee through a closet door. I don't know why. I just did. And my husband came home. He goes, what happened to the closet door? I go, I threw the wee in it. And he goes, maybe we should not take the Adderall anymore. And I said, yeah, we're not taking the Adderall. And then I got some Vyvanse. And that works way better for ADHD. For me. Might work for other people. Also, I didn't even lose weight on Adderall. So what was the point? Okay, if I can't focus and lose weight, get out of here. Get out of here. All right. So this guy was just like, I'm a doctor and you're not. And we were like, okay, cool, buddy. Awesome. Then we get Amber Heard. I think this is her agent. All right. Oh, man. I don't want to talk too much shit just in case one day I need her to be my agent or manager. But she was like, everyone keeps saying Aquaman is the best movie of all time. Has anyone seen Aquaman? Judge Joleen? Objection. Might call for speculation. Overruled. I want to speculate. I've seen Aquaman. That movie sucked. And I don't want to be a dick about it because, again, if I was offered a side part in it, I would take it. Jason Momoa, very attractive. I forgot he was on Stargate Atlantis until they reminded me. I'm like, oh, crap. I thought he was just Lisa Bonet's husband until he got Aquaman. I had no idea he was in Baywatch. I didn't know he was old enough to be in Baywatch. I just watched the Pam and Tommy show on Hulu, which good show. Man, Pam Anderson was done dirty with that tape, okay? Dirty. But just watch that show. Very good. I think there's another show about that out there. Anyways, what was he the kid? I mean, how is he even old enough? How old is Jason Momoa? I don't know. All right. But I didn't know he was in Stargate Atlantis. I used to watch that damn show on like Saturdays and stuff when I was working. I think, did I work at a gas station then? And Xena Warrior Princess was on. I feel like that was a long time ago. All right. You're watching it right now. All right. There you go. You're watching the Pam and Tommy show. It's good. Objection, Joleen. Leading, sustained. I did lead you to that. Okay, so then we get the comparison. Gosh, I need to hire a Galactic Boom Flyer because you help me with my ADHD and keep me on my talking points, which I really appreciate. Okay, so she says, listen, Amber Heard was in the biggest movie of all time. Not Avatar, not, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, not Dr. T and the Women, which is a horrible movie. You should never see it. If someone plays it for you, close your eyes. It's about a gynecologist who gets flirted with. And let me tell you, I think Richard Gere is the gynecologist. It's from like the late 90s, early 2000s. No woman's going to flirt with their gynecologist unless they're very disturbed and have a lot of issues. They stick foreign objects inside of you. It's not fun. You're laying on paper. It's not my idea of a date. And you never go to a hot gyno. You just don't. All my gynos are hot women. That's it. Never hot men. Never men. Okay. Hashtag never men. No offense. But I already got one guy going in there. Okay. He does one job. The ladies do a different job. Maybe depending on your preference, you might switch a Rudy, But for me, I got one guy I'm married to. He goes in there for certain reasons. And then I go to the doctor for other reasons. I can't switch those two up or I get confused. Okay. We know. The female genitalia, it can only recognize so many foreign objects and things. I don't know what my point was. Objection, you're going off on a tangent. Sustained. Okay. So she says, Amber Heard was in the biggest movie ever. It was so big. It was bigger than Babysitter's Club in the 90s. It was bigger than Now and Then, which was a really good movie, but not critically acclaimed. It was bigger than The Craft. It was a huge movie. All right. The trajectory of her career, she should have been Zendaya. Zendaya, oh my God, as if women of color don't get shit on enough in Hollywood. You're comparing the white mediocrity of Amber Heard to Zendaya, actor, dancer, singer, overall performer. And this white lady gets to show up and go, I'm from Austin and I like acting. I'm pretty hot. And she gets compared to Zendaya. Zendaya? I mean, come on. This is real shitty. That someone owes Zendaya an apology. And that's even no shade to Amber Heard. That's just facts are facts. I mean, it's not she's going to be the next Meryl Streep. Maybe. Well, no. I mean, she's already 36. It just, no. Have you seen Euphoria? What Zendaya, screw Spider-Man. Have you seen Euphoria? What Zendaya can do? Oh my God. I mean, shut the front door. Oh, we got an objection. Objection, lack of foundation. Overruled. I put on a lot of foundation today. Charlotte Tilbury. Okay. I caked it. I caked my face. Okay. Yes. Zendaya is Marvel and MJ. Okay. And Spider-Man is way better than Aquaman. No offense. Jason Momoa is great. But Amber Heard played Ariel in Aquaman. That is very different. I've never even heard. I think I heard of Aquaman, maybe. I know he wore green, like scales. Okay. I know there was a candy episode, they call it, in season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where the swim team goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It almost becomes like sex offenders on Buffy. And then she breaks the guy's nose and they go into the ocean and their coach is feeding them weird stuff. And they're like swimming under the school in the swamps and they're really not human anymore. And it's pretty disgusting, but it's a fun episode minus the, possible attempted essay. But other than that, it's a fun episode. But Amber Heard plays Ariel. So this lady was like, nope, Amber was about to be big time. Zendaya big time. Big time. She lost out on like 40, 50, 60, $100 million, she said. I mean, and this is all straight faced. And they were like, and then Wayne got up there, and Wayne Brady was not playing today. Johnny Depp's part of his lawyer team, Camille's friend Wayne Brady, was not playing. He was like, Zendaya does this, that, and the other thing. Excuse me? Zendaya. And she was like, yeah, well, I'm not saying exactly. Like, I'm saying who it would be like. I'm just trying to think. And he's like, Zendaya is 10 years younger. And I was like, ooh, Wayne with the age shame. That hurts because in LA, because 36, Amber Heard is dead now. I mean, how old am I? I'm 42. And I am, they got to dig me up for an audition, you know? When they're looking for zombies, they call me. But I'm telling you, you don't get nothing. I can't come back again till I'm 60 and be like Madam, whatever her name is. There's you got to wait between like 36, 37, and 60. There's no roles for women. They're like, we don't know what to do with you because, we got, freaking Tom Cruise, he's like 80, but we can't have his wife be 40. Blech, gross. Who wants to have sex with 40-year-old women? Blech. We need a 25-year-old. We'll go a little older for his wife. That's what they always do. Look at all the sitcoms. You're like, these dudes could never be married to these hot chicks. Okay. King of Queens, prime example. No offense to Kevin Smith or Kevin, whatever his name is. All right. Who's a funny guy. But, so Catherine Arnold, entertainment industry consultant. So Elaine asked her what contributed to Johnny Depp's career downturn. And she talked about his erratic behavior. He's erratic. He's tardy. He's on drugs. He does alcohol. That's actually probably not gonna, unless you're like Lindsay Lohan, not at Depp's level. No, I bet you Meryl Streep just like tokes and blows and they don't care. She's Meryl Streep. I'm not saying you should. I think everyone in this whole saga should quit drugs and alcohol because it's not working for them. But, they're not going to listen to me. Okay. So she talked about that and she talked about erratic behavior. Like I said, drug and alcohol. Every time a lawsuit's been filed, the press and publicity has just been charged up and brought everything back to light. She said it's been an unfortunate problem for the industry to continue to work with him, even though all this is out in the public. All right. And she said, okay. So then she said, Aquaman should have been Amber Heard's A Star is Born moment. I didn't even know Aquaman had a girlfriend. I thought he had a boyfriend. Like, that would be a way better Aquaman, too. So I saw the movie, right? I went with my friend, Valerie and Jeff. We double dated with my husband, Chell. And we went to the movie theater on Sunset in La Cienega, I think. I think that's what we went to. It's right by a Trader Joe's. You have to go up an escalator to get there. I think they had Movie Pass at the time. That's how long ago it was. Me and my friend Valerie, we run a weekly comedy show, or not weekly. Well, then it was weekly probably, but it's monthly at the Hollywood Improv called the Mermaid Comedy Hour. So we're like, we have to go see Aquaman. We run a comedy show where we book all women stand-up comedians and we call it the Mermaid Comedy Hour. All right. And we both were like, this movie sucks balls. It sucks ovaries. It sucks all the internal parts of men and women. All right. So yeah, it would have been so much better if Aquaman had a boyfriend or something. Isn't she his girlfriend in it? Does she have power? She does have power. So Ariel has power. Okay, I forget. I just remember. Then there was like some singing or something. Was it a musical? I don't know. I like The Little Mermaid. I'll tell you. Now, if she would have been cast in The Little Mermaid, that would be your Star is Born moment. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Oh, street. The lip in your fins, you know, get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing. Okay, I'll stop. But you know what I mean? Like that is a movie. That's a moment. But Aquaman, I mean, no offense. That is not a Star Wars. Okay. She said she didn't receive any press requests. The actress's career was in the dumpers. So, yeah. And it was that moment where not only was she a good actor, but she was now world renowned because she was in the most successful film, ... ellipses, for DC Comics, Arnold said about the 2018 superhero film. It was just this extraordinary moment for her career to take off. But negative publicity about her allegations of abuse against Johnny Depp hurt Heard's career prospects, the expert testified. Every time she appears anywhere, the social media negativity campaign starts up again, Arnold said. Heard was excluded from major press events and promotional material for Aquaman, and L'Oreal put a pause on working with her, the witness said. Not a pause. Oh my God, the pause, right? I mean, that's iconic. It's like Joleen for Ariel, right? Thank you. 42-year-old Ariel, Ariel, premenopausal Ariel, getting, I got the sweat, so I'm always in the ocean, so it works out. So I'm like, sorry, Eric, I'm sweating. My tits are sweating. I have to get back in the ocean for a little bit. You'll have to come down and see me there because I'm always going to be wet, in the chest area. Okay. Gila, thank you so much. Thank you so much, beautiful darling. Thank you. Yeah, this was a stretch. This was a Stretch Armstrong moment for this case, but an interesting day. And then we have tomorrow, it was a lot of Johnny Depp and Ben. Ben was just his reactions, are all over TikTok. Ben's just like Johnny Depp's attorney, and then Johnny's like, huh? And it's just not, this is, again, I don't know. It's a no for me for some of the for comedic value, great. But to take some of this stuff seriously is a little much. But I know we're being told we have to do this, we have to do that, and the world's ending, and this is going to be bad for this, that, and the other thing, and I don't know. Think pieces are being written, and you're the devil if you cover this, and you're the devil if you have an opinion of it, but it's like in the news and it's right there. And I don't feel good about it. I don't feel like a good person at all, but there's some funny shit in this. This is ridiculous. This is very ridiculous. A lot of this is very, very crazy. All right. Right. Give it to Zendaya, but she's probably real busy, but there's other people. All right. And this was a bad movie. Aquaman was real bad. It was very, right? Chow, my husband, we went to it. Remember Double Date, Valerie and Jeff? Did you like it?
The drumming octopuses were my personal hell.
My husband said the drumming octopuses were his personal hell. I blacked that out. I don't even remember. I thought there was singing.
It was assault.
Was it? What was it?
It was assault to our eyes.
Oh gosh. I had to put that. I got PTSD from the freaking that, I guess, where I just blacked it out. I don't know. Who knows? Good Golly says, I want to say the world is ending less. Maybe Phoenix Rising phase? I'm not sure. Yes, it was before it was released. Even Disney put out a written statement about it. Lancome has Zendaya. Okay. I have seen 2 clips of Aquaman. It was awful. It was just very, and how can you screw up with Jason Momoa? Why couldn't Lisa Bonet be the Aqua lady? They were already together. I know they're not together anymore, and I'm building a bridge. I'm trying to get over it, but I feel like they were a great couple. So I don't know why they can't make it work again, even though they already tried. Everyone and their fish is covering this trail. Joleen, like, thanks. I know. D, I understand. Yeah. I just remember I was like, this is going to be so fun. This is going to be an amazing movie. I can't wait because I get excited for those like comic book movies. And even though I'm not like, I can't be like, I'm a comic book nerd, like people like to, claim all the time. And they're not. I'm not going to claim it. I don't know nothing about nothing. Okay, I just read Buffy the Vampire Slayer comics. That's the only comics I read. I don't know nothing about nothing. But that was bad. That was real bad. That gets me in my Minnesota feelings. That was so bad. It was like so bad. It just was not good. And I hope 2 is better. Okay. But yeah, that would be way hotter. Give him a boyfriend. He's in the water. He's wearing latex or what? Chell, what do you wear? Speedo. He's wearing Speedos and stuff. Sexy. Hello. 2 dudes. Like, come on. It's 2022. Aquaman deserves a hot boyfriend. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. 4 jurors audibly laughed. Oh no, this isn't good. This just is not good for her case. Shouldn't even have brought her up. Oh, and Gal. I don't even know how to say her name, but Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. Oh my God. Oh God. And we bring her. I mean, we're just dragging these women through the mud just because you get one. I mean, I'm trying to think.
He's got nice man titties.
Who's got nice man titties? Jason Momoa does have nice man titties. See my husband? He's like secure, solid, nice man titties. Like, who knew man titties were like, now they're like, they become something where everyone, you know, I have friends are like, I'm working on my titties. I was like, what are you doing, Jake? And he's like, I'm working on my titties. And then I look and I'm like, but your titties look really nice. So it's nice that I can enjoy some man titties. Lancome. Okay. That's what I was wondering what that was.
At the hospital, someone grabbed my chest. He was a sore. He's like, oh, titty, this is nice. And I go, okay.
No, they did not.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Someone grabbed, at my husband's work, grabbed his boob, his chest, and said, oh, titty, this is nice. Was it a guy?
Yeah, he's disoriented. He had brain damage.
Oh, he works at a hospital. Oh my goodness. Poor guy. Well, I'm glad you gave him nice titty. You know, that was nice of you, Chow. Oh my gosh. Ebony said, I thought Aquaman was a foreign movie. Do you remember any of so what is Amber Heard? Does she have power in it? I can't remember.
She was a mermaid.
She had mean sisters, right? Or something? Or
no, she was from the sea, and Jason Momoa was saved from the sea, but he was given to someone on the land.
Yes.
They raised him to be a normal person.
Yes.
So his connection to the sea started with Amber Heard, and then oh, you seem so familiar, and oh, this seems so familiar.
Because he had met her underwater before?
Yeah, because remember that giant tidal wave came and took out his dad?
Didn't they live in a little town?
Yeah, a little Cape Cod town.
Oh, and his dad dies right away?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Bambi. It's
But his
horrible.
mom's still alive.
Oh, what was his mom? Isn't that a famous actress?
Yeah, it was what's-her-face. Used to be married to Tom Cruise.
Katie Holmes?
No, before Katie Holmes.
Nicole Kidman. I was like, how can Katie Holmes be? Also, question for you, husband, because clearly I don't remember any of this stuff. He's just showing me his titty right now. Looks good. Okay. Also, okay, your other titty looks good too. Now I'm all flustered because my husband's showing me his tits. All right. Stop sexually harassing me online, but I consent to it. So Katie Holmes was in Batman, but then they replaced her with Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yep.
Why? Was it because of Tom Cruise and Scientology?
I think she was out by then, though.
I don't know. But who do you prefer, Katie Holmes or Maggie Gyllenhaal?
I liked Katie Holmes as a teenage heartthrob. I didn't like her growing up.
Wait, you liked her in Dawson's Creek as your crush, your celebrity crush?
Well, I thought she played teenager so well. But as she grew up, I didn't feel like she grew up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, sort of.
You
still saw her as young. It's kind of like you get branded in these roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
still saw her.
Yeah. Plus, she has a baby face.
Yeah.
She does. She's very young looking. But it's like that. I wouldn't even say that was. Well, she was already kind of a star by then. Look at Katie Holmes got replaced by Maggie Gyllenhaal. She still found a career for herself.
But Katie Holmes replaced Nicole Kidman as Tom Cruise as well.
And she replaced Nicole Kidman as Tom Cruise's wife. But Amber Heard was married to a big star too.
Who was she married to?
Amber Heard was married to Johnny Depp.
Oh, I thought you meant before.
Just Johnny Depp. Well, she was with Elon Musker. Elon Muskett.
Did she do stacked vaginas?
She did. I make my husband watch one episode of The Real Housewives of Orange County, and one of the chicks gave her husband a stacked vagina as a present. Her and like two other women, and they like laid on each other, and I don't know how it works. And that's the episode that I have Chell watch, and now he's always like, "So what's up with the stacked vaginas?" So yeah. Yes. She even had red hair like Ariel. That's why she is Ariel. Like she played Ariel in the movie. Okay.
Yeah,
His chesticles. Yes, his chesticles. That lady made Amber Heard sound like the next A-lister.
yeah.
She did. She really did. And I didn't know what else Amber Heard had been in until I did a little research for this case. And I realized she was in Pineapple Express, which I didn't remember. And then she was in...
Search her IMDb.
Yeah, and that's why when Wayne came out, Wayne Brady was like, Zendaya's been in this. Could you believe they compared her to Zendaya, Joe? That was crazy. I don't even know if my husband saw that. Okay. So this is, what's her name? Amber Heard. I didn't know she was in that. And then I never saw Rum Diary, so I had to pull that up. And then I saw that, now infamous kissing scene where they're in the shower and he used real tongue allegedly. And that's when they were both feeling it in their pantalones for each other. But that movie looks real stupid too. No offense. But again, if they're doing a Rum Diaries 2, I'm available. So Aquaman as Ariel. Okay. Rum Diary. Okay. Drive Angry in 3D. Nick Cage. Wait a minute. So that's 2011. Nick Cage is friends with Johnny Depp. Nick Cage got Johnny Depp, his agent, when he came to Hollywood looking to play guitar, but then was like, you should act. And then she was in a movie with Nick Cage in 2011. And Rum Diary was in 2011. Did he talk to Nick Cage to get Drive Angry? She was in Machete Kills. I didn't see Machete Kills. Chell, did you see Machete Kills? Yeah. Okay. Machete, yeah. Like with Danny Trejo. Machete? I don't know. Again, my thick Midwestern tongue screws up all the words. But Joleen, objection, overruled. You're from Minnesota. You have problems with the English language. Okay. So she really wasn't in a lot. She was in, okay, so the new Aquaman. She was supposed to be in The Stand, remember? And that was a good show. That was very good. Gully, no idea what that is. Aquaman, London Fields, never heard of it. Her Smell, don't care. Justice League, I didn't even see Justice League. I Do Until I Don't, The Danish Girl, One More Time, Adderall. What is this? Adderall Diaries. What is this? Is this? Oh, this is the one with James Franco. Oh, I'm so curious. I want to play the trailer, but I don't want to get dinged for copyright. So I'm going to play it really low for myself. Okay, so far, I wonder if I put, okay, something. All right, an author's fascination with a high-profile murder case leads him to come to terms with his troubled past while embarking on a potentially life-changing romance in the present. An author's fascination with a high-profile murder case. I like the high-profile murder case, leads him to come to terms with his troubled past. Well, what is so troubled about it? And then why does he have to fall in love? Oh, James Franco looks creepy though. Oh, Christian Slater's in it? I do like Christian Slater. It looked like he was in it. And then some other guy. And then him and Amber Heard kiss. Oh, and that guy's in something. Okay, you guys are getting all the details from me. I don't really like James Franco like that. I don't like it like that. So, no, not going to watch that. All right. You guys are seeing me think in real time. And now it's an hour and a half. Judge Joleen has to go to bed. Objection. You're being a lazy biatch. Overruled. Don't call yourself a biatch. And you're not lazy. It's 11:51 p.m. and you have to get up early. Okay. She was naked okay. Her tally just said awkward. Yep, the biggest. They keep saying it. She said several times I was watching Emily D. Baker live and Emily was going nut. I know. I love watching Emily's reactions. She'd be like, what is wrong with you? She'd be like, Elaine, we're in week 6 and you're still wondering how to form a question. You're leading. Elaine. I love it. I love it. I don't know. I didn't even see Justice League. I'm horrible. So yeah, there you go. Is there a birch in the house? There's a birch. All right. We got to go. We got to go work out. All right. Husband's making us go work out because he cares about our future and stuff. But I don't. Objection. I feel like eating canes. Overruled. I have to work out. All right.
You have to work out first.
Judge, oh, you have to work out before you eat canes. All right. You guys have been fantastic. You've been lovely. You've been amazing.
Thanks for watching my wife, guys. I appreciate you. Is this how the internet works?
Yeah, show them right up your nose.
Okay. Is this how the internet works?
Oh my God, you have been doing that skincare routine, so your skin looks really nice.
Thanks.
I got us some toner, and he's
Stop
like,
stalling. It's time to lift some weights.
All right, we gotta go. Oh, she was in Zombieland. Did I see Zombieland? That seems like a movie I would see.
You have seen some in that movie, but I thought Emily Stone was in it.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
I thought she was in it too.
I don't remember.
I can't tell these white ladies apart in Hollywood. I really can't. They all look the same to me.
That's what the problem is. Like, you remember Emma Stone, but you don't remember.
I remember Emma because she's got a little bit of the red hair.
She also is like
A little
when
sassier.
she's on screen, she's like, you notice her.
She kind of Amber doesn't give me
She's not lead vibes because
Yeah.
What was she in? What
I
did
know.
she do?
I know.
Yeah.
It's just that, she's gorgeous, obviously, all this stuff.
I'm not
but
saying anything that she's not gorgeous, but
No.
I'm saying that like when I see on screen Emma Stone, I'm
you got to have the it factor.
Yeah, you
There's that
look at it,
spark.
yeah,
You look at certain actresses and you're like, boom, she's got it.
Or maybe-
Zendaya has it.
maybe the movie. Yeah, she does. So
She's
maybe-
got it.
Maybe that movie was so bad, I was like, I can't even look at the screen.
Yeah, maybe it was just, I don't know.
you think-
Mimosas got it.
Do you think she'd be like better in a different movie?
I don't know. I read her IMDb. She was in lots of different movies. I don't know. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. This is all. So to sum up, this is all Nick Cage's fault. National treasure, more like national turdster. Okay. Nick Cage, you brought the shit into our lives. You brought this whole messy mess, but we love you anyways because you were in one of my favorite movies, Peggy Sue Got Married. All right. Thank you guys for being patient with me. What'd you say?
Can we watch that together?
You've never seen it?
I want to see that and Raising Arizona.
Yes, please. Oh, Raising Arizona was really good. Oh my gosh. Nick Cage, now his acting is a little at times,
Well,
but
his uncle's Francis Ford
yeah,
Coppola.
he's got nepotism, Francis Ford Coppola. But I'll tell you, he was good in Peggy Sue Got Married. There's time, but it's like Keanu. I love Keanu Reeves. I love him. But there's times you laugh at his acting. But man, Neo in The Matrix,
Not the fourth one. You didn't
choice.
like that.
I didn't like the fourth one. They didn't even have the real Mr. Anderson. You can't just have some guy come in. I need Mr. Anderson. I don't care if there's scheduling conflicts. You wait until Mr. Anderson. Well, I know that's not Mr. Anderson. He's an agent or whatever.
Lawrence
Lawrence
Fishburne wasn't in it.
Fishburne wasn't in it. They were just in that other movie that he karate chops
Stop
everybody.
stalling. It's time to go do
But what was that
push-ups.
movie where you make me watch where he fights everyone like, but very like
Matrix.
stoic? No, The Matrix, he's like flowy. But then there's that movie where he's like,
John Wick.
yeah, John Wick. It looks like he's got a bum leg, but he beats everyone up all the time. All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're not helping. Let my wife go. She needs to entertain her body with muscles.
All right. Good night, everyone. We'll see you on another Judge Joleen very soon. And remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
If you like what you see,